Good morning everyone, hope everyone's well. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I think the last one was the toy run, the Reading toy run, just before Christmas. As you can imagine, in the UK the old winter's kicking in, so I haven't been out on the bike a lot really. And obviously as it's been cold as well, the batteries don't last very long on the GoPros. So yeah, haven't been out a lot sadly, and I do apologise for that. I also want to quickly apologise for the poor quality image you're getting. Even though I've purchased the GoPro Hero 8, I haven't managed to work out how to get the audio inside the camera without having the battery case or the battery cover completely off the camera, which leaves it exposed to the elements, which I don't particularly want to do. So I am working on that, and hopefully I will come up with a solution and the quality will get better. So I've reverted back to my GoPro Hero 3 Plus, which allows me to get audio inside the helmet and talk to you guys. So I just have to put up with the it's not bad quality, but you can definitely tell the difference between the Hero 3 and the Hero 8. But it is what it is, and we just have to deal with it. So it's late February. The weather forecast for today is cloudy but no rain. So I'm now on my way over to Bagshot, to Costa Coffee and Bagshot. We're going to meet up with Nick and Sean, and we're going to head down to East Witterings for the day, I think is the plan. Obviously that could change, but we'll just see where we end up. So yeah, hope everyone's had a good Christmas and a New Year. I know it's a bit late, but I said I haven't been around. Yeah, I've hopefully got a surprise coming up in the next couple of weeks, which I'll be doing a video on. I'll let you guys know about it. It's quite a big one, but yeah, I'll let you into that secret closer to the time. So let's crack on. We'll go over to Costa, we'll go and meet up with the guys, and we'll see what today brings. Just coming into Bagshot now, or we're in Bagshot, so we're just coming up to Costa Coffee. We're supposed to be meeting about 9 o'clock, and it's 20 past 8, so I'm quite early. But it's a good excuse, go to Costa, get myself a bacon roll, nice cup of hot chocolate, and go and sit and relax before the guys turn up. So let's go and get that bacon roll. Right guys, so we've met up with Sean and Nick. You can see just ahead of us, Sean's on his Indian and Nick's on his Honda scooter. We like to take the mick out of him because it's an automatic. So we've just left Costa and we're heading southbound down to East Witterings. As you can probably see from the camera, the weather's taken a turn for the worse. It wasn't forecast for rain today, but yeah, we seem to have some. So hopefully we can break through this and get into better weather, and we'll get down there. So I'll catch up with you when we're going through a few villages and that. Well guys, that was interesting. It was absolutely bucking it down all the way down the A3 all the way into East Witterings, and yeah, the camera's not waterproof because I've gone back to the Hero 3 Plus. I have got waterproof housing, but it won't fit on the onto the front of the helmet where I've got it mounted. It's pointing down all the time, which is no good really. So I've just got it in its own housing, but obviously that means it's not waterproof. So the amount of rain that was coming down, there's just no way that I could leave the camera on. So we got down to East Witterings. I said it was bucking it down. Lucky enough there was a nice little cafe restaurant there, so we went in there, had a nice burger and chips and a cup of tea. And we've just left there, and as you can see, the clouds are clearing and the sun has made an appearance. So yeah, it should be a nicer ride now. Once these roads dry out a little bit, hopefully we should be a little bit better. Having a bit of an issue with my bike. If I get it down into the lower rev range, around 2.5, 3,000 RPM, it won't pick up. Doesn't matter what gear I'm in. It's almost like I think it's water in the fuel. I think where I filled up at my local petrol station, there's some sort of water in there, or it could be water ingress because of the amount of rain we've had. So we just stopped off at a Shell petrol station and just filled up. I want to give a shout out to Sean, aka Undead Viking Zombie, who's just in front there. He paid for my fuel, that was nice of him. Thank you very much, Sean. So yeah, I've just put the expensive stuff in, 99 RON. See if I can get it through the bike and see if I can clear out the old fuel and get it running a little bit better. So we're going to continue our little jaunt across the south coast as the weather's improved. We'll see how the bike goes, and yeah, and obviously if it continues to play up, then I'm going to have to turn off and coast it home, or worst case scenario I'll have to call the RAC. But when I had my bandit and the chain broke on the RAC, I was at the side of the road for 6 to 7 hours before I got recovered, so I really don't want to be doing that. So stick around, stay tuned and see what happens. Hopefully everything works itself out and we can enjoy the day.